I don't know when is the next time I'm really just gonna be able to just sit around the house, do nothing, just kind of be on the internet, jobless. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I don't know how I missed this in my last video, but my name is Bex, BEX. In this week's video, we are going to be wrapping up the law school application process series. I want to thank you so much if you've watched all of my videos up until this point. If you haven't, please go make sure that you go watch the rest of the videos in this series and then come back and watch today's video. To finish up this series, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys what I've been doing to prepare for law school. I'll pretty much just kind of give like a general idea of what I've been doing, and that's really just been trying to enjoy my time at home, enjoy my time off, enjoy my time not really doing anything. I was initially working. The restaurant that I worked at reopened, so they said that we can like come back and work. I was very hesitant at first to go back to work, but I knew I needed some bread before I go to school this fall, and I wanted to save up some money so that I could do some more apartment shopping while I'm here before I head down to Atlanta. So I went ahead and went back to work, and that pretty much only lasted for about like 3 weeks until I decided that I wasn't going to continue working anymore because one, business was so slow, and two, I realized that spending time with my family was a little bit more important right now, and it wasn't worth risking my health to be in a restaurant and be surrounded by new people every single day just to make a couple $100 before I leave. I'm actually really glad that I didn't keep working because I think it's allowed me to actually spend more time preparing, and it's made me realize how unprepared I am at the moment to move. So you're probably wondering if there's anything like academic that I've been doing to prepare for law school, and I was really torn between this. I really felt like law school is going to be a whole different type of learning process. It's going to be a whole different environment in which I've never really been in before. And really my only basis of kind of like my only reference is undergrad, and I just think it's going to be a lot more difficult than undergrad. So I felt like I needed to do something this summer to prepare myself. And I was taking some courses on Coursera earlier in quarantine just to fill up my time and take some like intro classes to American law. And that was actually kind of helpful in just getting my mind back into like the habit of paying attention to something for longer than 30 minutes and just getting back into the habit of learning things consistently. But I was doing some research and I was listening to some people who've already been through law school and are giving out advice, and they really just say to enjoy your summer, to not really like do too much academic stuff, because like a month from now, I'm gonna be wishing that I had taken my free time more literally and just enjoyed the freedom and not have spent my time trying to learn something that I'm already gonna be learning in a month from now in a whole different way. And I can't guarantee that the way that I'm learning it is going to be the same way that my professors are going to be teaching it this fall. Once I kind of like told myself to just relax, I really just stopped taking the Coursera classes and just told myself that if I was going to do anything academic, it was going to be just reading for pleasure, because that's also probably going to be something that I'm not going to have any time to do this upcoming fall and for the next 3 years really. So I decided that that was going to be kind of like the most academic thing that I would be doing on my own. However, Emory did sign up to be a part of Harvard's 0L course this summer, which they provide to incoming 1Ls so that they can learn how to brief cases. They can kind of get a feel for what the learning environment is going to be like in law school. They can understand how to learn just like in general when you're in law school, because it's going to be a whole different type of process. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll show you just like, I can't really share the contents of the actual class with you, but I'll just show you just like screenshot of what the interface looks like. But that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's going to be the extent of my academic preparation leading into law school, because in a month I'm going to be doing orientation and really getting down into the nitty-gritty. I now know that I really just want to make sure I take advantage of my free time. So aside from academic stuff, another thing that I've been doing is trying to get all my clothes together. I've been trying to sell my clothes on Poshmark, so make sure you go follow my Poshmark and check that out in case you want to pick up any items on there. A lot of them actually are dresses and kind of like going out clothes, which I don't feel like I'm gonna need because I just don't think I'm gonna be going out that much. So if I don't have the going out clothes, then I won't be tempted to go out, and I'm hoping this is gonna be a good approach so that I can just tell myself like, you don't even have clothes to go out, so don't even try it. Another thing I've been doing, apartment related, is getting furniture together. Been on Facebook Marketplace like it's my job. I've been finding so many good finds on there, and I'm so happy that my friend put me onto Facebook Marketplace because some of these people are really getting rid of stuff that's like brand new. I've also been watching so many DIY videos, like DIY IKEA dupes, DIY Anthropologie dupes, trying to just make my apartment more homey with like stuff that I'm building on my own. I wish I had true carpentry skills, but I just don't. So that's kind of what I've been doing to fill my time, as something just kind of like creative and fun. It's super relaxing. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the things that I've already made so far, which I think are really cute, and they actually turned out like not that bad. So I will share with you guys the stuff that I've already created in a haul, and then some of the other little finds that I've grabbed from like a bunch of different websites that I've been on over the past 2 months, probably in next week's video. In addition to trying to sell my clothes and figure out how I'm going to afford furniture and things like that, I've basically been just trying to figure out my finances. I've been waiting for these loans to be dispersed, y'all. I cannot wait for the day that those disbursements hit my account. I'm waiting. So I've just been trying to figure out like what my budget is gonna look like for law school as I accumulate more things, and as I sell more things. I'm trying to figure out like what are my savings looking like, if I have any at all by the end of this. What am I gonna really be able to afford? I applied for the total max loans that I could get from my school. So that means that I'm gonna get the total cost of attendance, but I might not need the total cost of attendance because maybe after all of my expenses like rent, utilities, you know, you get it, then maybe I will still have some left over, and I wanna figure out, after I get my loans dispersed, what I can give back to the government so that I'm not paying interest on loans that I don't actually need right now. I was doing the loan counseling thing on the student aid website, so that's something that you have to do. If you get student loans from the government, the Grad Plus loans, they require you to go through loan counseling, so you learn a lot. And one of the things that they heavily stress to you is that you're gonna have to pay your interest through law school. Like that's gonna begin from the moment my loans are dispersed. So I've been trying to figure out how can I decrease that amount that I'm gonna have to be paying, figure out what my budget's gonna look like, making a budget for myself, making sure I stick to it, and figuring out when my loans are going to be dispersed. And lastly, guys, I'm really just trying to enjoy the rest of my summer. I don't know if my life will ever be like this again. I don't know when is the next time I'm really just gonna be able to just sit around the house, do nothing, just kind of be on the internet, jobless. I'm really just trying to take advantage of the last week that I have here at home, and then the last month that I have of freedom before law school starts, and just prepare myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally for the next 3 years, because something's telling me that I have no idea what I just signed up for. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to mentally prepare myself, get excited, get inspired, get motivated, and get ready to do some hard work. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I'm doing to prepare for law school. Nothing crazy, nothing overboard, but that's me. That's the path I've chosen to take for this summer, and I'm feeling very good about it. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this kind of like 5-part video series about applying to law school. I really hope that some of my tips, some of my experiences, and my little anecdotes are really helping you figure out what approach you're gonna take for your law school application cycle, whether that's beginning this fall or this winter. Make sure that you choose the path that's right for you, the schools that are right for you, study habits that are right for you. I wish you all the best in your application cycles. I thank you so much for watching my videos. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this series, and comment down below where you're going to be applying to this fall or this winter, because I want to hype everybody up and their goals. You know, reach as far as you can, and you never know where you just might end up. And also subscribe because the next coming videos are going to be vlogs. I'm so excited to be vlogging again. I'll show you guys my DIY apartment decorations. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video. Hit that notification button and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Bye.